Please. I think we've given away a penalty there. Come on, VAR. Save my bacon, please. No, it's a penalty. Of course it's a penalty. It's United. Hello, guys, and we have made it to double figures in terms of episodes. This is now episode 10 of Championship to Champions with Birmingham City. As you can see, we are into October now, so we've played a few games. We've played 7 games in the Premier League. Not too bad. Won some, drawn some, lost some. So, kind of getting into the thick of it. We're currently sat in 9th, which is our best finish ever if we can stay there. Oh, well, we finished 9th. I think it was 2008, 2009 or 2009, 2010. One of those. But we can beat that this year. We will beat that this year. I hope anyway. I know I'm talking it up again. If we take a look at the schedule to see what games we've played since you were last with us, you can see since West Ham, we started with an absolute disaster in getting absolutely destroyed by Leeds. Ellen Road destroyed us. At that point, it prompted me to change my tactic. I went back to my United final tactic. That brought through a 2-0 win against Bournemouth, which is good because they come back up with us. I think they come through the playoffs. We then just about scraped a 1-1 draw with Stevenage to go through on penalties. Worrying times, to be honest. That's quite a strong team as well if you look. It's not like I was playing kids. I can't even say that's a second string team. That's basically my best team. And it was 1-1. So Stevenage are either a good side or we're pants in League Cup. We then beat Brighton 3-1 away. Lozek decided to turn up in the season, realising he's a wonder kid and he needs to start putting in performances, which was good. That brought us on to Tottenham, and I was feeling a bit positive about Tottenham. They obviously went ahead really early. We then brought it back. We then went 2-1 up, and I was thinking, fantastic. They then went 3-2 up. We brought it back to 3-3 on the brink of half time, and it looked then like it was going to be goals galore. It started slowly in the second half. Then Harry Kane, being Harry Kane that he is, the little shit, decided to put 2 past us, so we lost 5-4. Very disappointing, but I'll take it considering we scored 4 away to Tottenham, since we are newly promoted. We then decided to take our frustrations out on Fulham, beating them 3-0. We went to, we stayed at home actually for Everton, and Everton came to us, spanked us in the League Cup. Good, really, I don't want to be in the League Cup. I think the club aren't very happy that we didn't get to the 4th round, but it means we can focus on the Premier League. What I didn't realise, and I only clocked as soon as I pressed start match, that it was Villa. Because usually what I'm doing is when I'm not recording, I'm kind of in flight mode in terms of trying to get through, trying to get to the point where I can record for the next day. So I want to try and keep on top. I want to try and keep a consistent recording. I don't want to leave it to the point where it's 2 or 3 days between recordings. I have stupidly started another series. I haven't really got the time for both, to be honest. I work full time, so at the moment it's quite bad. I am rushing to get them all done. But yeah, so it's currently 1-1. Sorry, currently 1-1. So it's currently we finished 1-1 there. Jonathan Lecco, great player, again scoring first. And Villa managed to sneak a draw right at the end through Douglas Luiz. Gutting, basically. But we'll take it. It's not a loss. Both fans were happy with you. Our fans were a bit more disappointed. Obviously, their fans were quite happy. We've now got Man United away. It's a shame because Ethan Laird isn't allowed to play. Some bogus rule about being ineligible because he's a lone player from United. Absolutely pants, really. But yeah, so Kenny Lala comes in for his first start of the season. Well, it's the first start in the Premier League anyway. And if we look at the squad that I'm going with, we have brought in Joel Pereira because he's playing a bit better than Sam Johnson at the moment. So we start with Pereira in goal, Pedersen, Comert, Kipre, Lala in defence. Then we've got 8 Benassar as deep line playmaker. He's quite good. Sprays the ball about. Really good player so far for free. John Ludstrom. He is my advanced playmaker. He usually has a good game against the big sides. Curtis Jones. I'm hoping that the scouse in him decides actually we want to put it past United and do one for my hometown. Then we've got Jonathan Lecco, Mr. Big Game Player. And then Zimanski. I'm never going to be able to pronounce his name properly. Zimanski and Lozek playing as well. So what we'll do is we will get into the game now. If we just go from there. And I'm hoping to get a draw. I can't expect us to win. I'm just going to say I expect to win. Why not? I mean, why not? I'm going to get drubbed now because I've said I expect to win. So that's stupid of me. How do you want to lose? Really? That's the point of this game. How many do you want to lose by? If I lose by 2 or 3, it's not too bad. As long as we keep our positive goal difference, that'll do. So far, we're holding our own against United, which is a good. We've had no highlights yet. It's 25 minutes in. So it's quite a boring game. I'm going to have to fill the dead air, basically, with talk. So hello, how is everyone? How are you doing? You had a good day? I hope so. Yeah, mine's not been too bad, thank you. Thanks for asking. But yeah, so here's the first... I'm bad at this. Here's the first highlight, and it is to us, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't go all the way back, and I might have spoke too soon. I think I have spoke too soon about that. Rashford runs it through to Mariano. And Mariano's a good player. He's someone that I bought on my save as well for United. I think I only got him for like 7.5 million. And for someone who's a backup to Martial, he's great. Right, that's great. So, try to dressing room. Pump fist. We've been the better team. Let's go, guys. And what I might need to do... I'm just checking the ratings now, just to see who's not performing. It looks like Lundstrom. So I'm going to take him off for Glenn Kamara. No. Please. I think we've given away a penalty there. Come on, VAR. Save my bacon, please. No, it's a penalty. Of course it's a penalty. It's United. Of course it's going to be a penalty. What was I thinking? Oof. No, that's 1-0 to United. Fernandes scoring there, as he always does. And if we look at the stats, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too well. Obviously, we're 1-0 down, but we're doing it. We're giving a good account of ourselves. Zimanski needs to go off. This is where we get drubbed now. Pereira, I don't know what you were doing there, pal. Bruno Fernandes over to Pogba, knocks it all the way back to Belly, and they're just playing it round us now, making us look amateur. I mean, what was I expecting, to be honest? There's Mariano. We are a championship side. I can't really ask more for the lads. We're away to Man United. I was expecting a drubbing. I'm going to get cautious because this looks like it's going to turn ugly. To be honest, I think we got away with it in the first half. Looking at it now, yeah, Joaquin's going to come on, and at the moment we're just fending off. We're just trying to hold that 2-0 loss rather than it being 3 or 4. I keep doing that. I keep clicking do it, and I'm not realising that it's going to be an automatic. So yeah, 2-0 loss. Looks like it might be 3 actually. I need to stop speaking. As you can see, the formation that I've gone for is good. If you're the better team, it works great. If you're matched, it works good as well because it's kind of like a smash and grab. If you're the worst team, then you've obviously seen here 3 shots on target, 0.32 expected goals. Man United are just all over us. We've had no highlights in the second half. So I think I'm going to need to go for I'm going to have to build a third tactic, a more defensive tactic, I think. Just for when we go against the big sides. Man United's shown that we can't basically go blow for blow. We're not the heavyweight boxer that the rest of the big 6 are. I don't even know why it says big 6. Like we're like the bottom 6 basically. We can we're the best of the worst, I'd say. Hands in pockets. Not happy. Okay, guys, we will come back for the next game. And we are back for the Wolves match. We are away. We're the away side for the derby. It's not really a big derby between us. Birmingham City fans don't really care that much for Wolves, but they'll tell you otherwise. If we take a look at the squad for Wolves, it's not really a changed squad as such. I don't think we've made any changes other than Ethan Lard coming in at the back. I know that I said I was going to change my formation after the drubbing by United, but I think that we're the better squad against Wolves, so I'd like to get a win. The one thing I have done is I've changed Leko to a support inside forward and Zimanski to attack, because I think Zimanski's the better winger. Leko is falling off in terms of rating. I'm still going to take him to the Champions League final. He might just be a spectator or a cheerleader at that time though, but we'll see. So if we get into the match, I've got too much loyalty for the boy, to be honest. He's kind of making me regret it as such. If we take a look now, we can see that Wolves have got a decent squad out. Jimenez has not got that injury. So let's see if we can get a nice win here, boys. We've had a disappointing start to the episode. Kind of expected, I'll be honest. I don't know why I thought we'd get anything against United. We haven't got the squad yet. Like I said before, we've just come up from the Championship. I think we've got a nice strong squad, considering that most of them were free. And next season what I'm going to do is probably sell most of them. Make a nice little bit of money to put towards the war chest. Hopefully then we get some players that will want to come to us. Obviously the Harry Redknapp in me, the wheeler dealer, I'm still going to get more free players because I can't help myself. When it comes to January and I see the contracts expiring, honestly I'll get a little twinge because I love it. I absolutely love it. I do that with any squad, even the big squads, like with my United last year. Sorry, not last year, last save. I signed Max Meyer. Even though he was never going to get in, he was free. So, it's great for me. But yeah, we're currently 0-0 after 15 minutes. Not too bad. I think we've had the lion's share of possession so far. It looks quite nice. If we can turn this into chances, it'd be great. Should have been 1-0 there, really. If it was anyone other than Kipri, who had that shot, it might have gone in. But yeah, we have got nice bit of 70% of possession's really nice. Zimanski's through. Fires it wide somehow. Cheers, mate. Nice one. Should have put it in. I was looking originally last year at Alan St Maximin for the start of the season. We got a offer accepted for about 20 million plus 10 million in add-ons. His wages were just way too high for what he wanted though. I think it was like 130k per week, and that would have just taken us overboard. I think most of our team are on about 30k. So I don't want to be that type of team where we get hammered by wage budgets, because I end up doing most of the time just transforming is just adjusting my budgets so that I've got a lot more wage budget than transfer budget, and then I'll go and see a shiny player and I'm like, ooh, like that, and I can't afford him, which is bad. And that's the story of my FM career, really, buying players that I can't afford on the never never. Oh, what a goal. Lozek. What a absolute scorcher. That was fantastic. Stopped me in my paces there. Finally, the match has woke up, because it's been a bit of a bore so far, hasn't it? A bit of a snooze fest. But that is a rocket from outside of the box, and that puts us in the driving seat. It's now 1-0. Up until then, we had exactly the same shots and shots on target as well. So, great. I'll take a 1-0. Goal difference is now back up to 1. We are going up one place up to 8th if we win this. We will claim a scalp of Wolves in the derby. So, it's very nice. I'm going to make some changes because I realise I've just been talking, not looking at my players. Sanchez. And then what I'm going to do as well, bring on Glenn Kamara there, is I'm just going to check. Just going to see what this is. And when I know when I've got those 6 matches outside of the recording, I'm going to test a defensive tactic And the tactic I'm going to look for is one where we kind of soak up pressure and then just hit it over the top. And I'm probably going to have two players running forward, Lozek and I haven't really got another Aaron Connolly. Yeah, I have got another striker. Aaron Connolly. I'm just going to have one on maybe false 9, and then the other as advanced forward. Actually, I don't know why. Yes, Lecco. He's done it again. Lecco scored in another derby. Loves it. The kid is a true blue. And that is a lovely 2-0 win. Scores just before he's taken off. That is a fantastic end to the episode. Because we were kind of looking a bit disappointed against United. You don't really want to watch a YouTube. I've watched YouTube videos before where you've watched the episodes and they've both been losses, and it's a bit boring. It's a bit drab. You kind of just move on to the next one. If we take a look at where we are in terms of the league now, we are 8th in the league, 14 points, one point above Leeds and Wolves. So screw you, Leeds. You might beat us 4-0, but we're better than you. Ha 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 ha. 1 point behind Leicester. We're just outside the European qualifications, actually. If we can kind of cement our place around 6th or 7th, that'd be lovely. Realistically, though, it's just making sure we get mid-table finish this season. Our expectations fight bravely against relegation. I don't think that's going to be an issue. I mean, Arsenal are 19th. Jesus Christ, what's going on there? They haven't even been beat by very good players, very good teams. They beat Leeds 4-0. So realistically, they beat us 8-0 if we're going off the unwritten rule. So yeah, hopefully Arsenal go down. I know that Ty and Claude will be a bit gutted, but AFTV meets the Championship, and then we can just raid them basically. Martinelli, Saka, someone like that. But we're looking good. We're in a good position. If we look at where we're going to come back, I think it's going to be Arsenal-Chelsea. Not Arsenal-Chelsea even. Arsenal-Man City. So we've got 3 games. 5 games in between. We're probably going to lose against Liverpool. So there's no point even having that on camera. Crystal Palace, Leicester and Brentford. Maybe 2 wins out of them. And then Chelsea are first. Yeah, so I expect us to lose them. Arsenal, I'm hoping, are still down in 19th. So we can give them some points, basically. Just get them back up, prop them back up. And then Man City we're going to lose to anyway. So next episode is going to be the drubbing episode. The one where we look at my defensive tactic. See if it's any good. See if I am the Jose Mourinho of Walsall. Probably not. Probably going to really backfire on me, and I'm probably going to let in 4 or 5 each game. But we will see. I'll test it out against Liverpool and Chelsea. Could have done with a friendly or like a league cup game in between somewhere I can just kind of use it. Because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I make a tactic, I'm not one of them guys that can just make the tactic, look at it and go, but bang, bish, bash, bosh, done in one. I have to take 2 or 3 games. I always make mistakes with it. There's always 2 or 3 instructions that are wrong. So I have to try and watch it on 2 or 3 games, see how it gets on, make adjustments within the games, and then go from there. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the episode. If you've enjoyed the episode, please like and subscribe. It will help the channel. We've gone up 5 subscribers in the last week, so thank you very much for anyone who has subscribed. And for anyone who's liked the videos and watched them all the way through, you're the real kings here. But yeah, I'm probably going to start the Brexit FC save soon. I'm just going to wait for the first season of Foot FM to finish. It hasn't had the impact that I'd hoped, so we'll go from there. So yeah, guys, enjoy your day, whatever you're doing, and that's goodbye from me. Ciao.